Hello everybody, welcome to Ruthy's Reading Room. I'm Ruthy and I'm here with my buddy Jaw, who I think is feeling a little bit funny today. He's decided to hang out over there with his stuffy friends. I'm okay with that. I know he still loves me. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm so glad you joined me in Ruthy's Reading Room. I love every time we get to come together and read a story. Even though my stuffy is just a little further away from me today, I want to make sure you have yours close by. So I'll give you a minute, run and go get your stuffy, and maybe a reading buddy. Go and come back now. All right, all my friends are coming back. I hear you coming and settling in. While you do, let's see which book is coming off the shelf next. When God Made You. This book was written by Matthew Paul Turner and illustrated by David Catrow. Let's not get too far before we make sure everybody is ready to listen. Let's put our listening ears on and put our hands in our lap. And I have some flamingos. Let's see if all my friends are ready. Flamingo 1, Flamingo 2, what do you think? I see that too. Oh, no, you gotta sit down too. Oh, good. Now we have our listening ears on. Perfect. All right, flamingos, you've done your job for today. Everybody is ready for story time. Okay, let's begin. You, when God made you. God made you all shiny and new. An incredible you, a you all your own. A you unlike anyone else ever known. An exclusive design, one God refined. You're perfectly crafted, one of a kind. 'Cause when God made you, somehow God knew that the world needed someone exactly like you. You. God thinks about you. God was thinking of you long before your debut. That's your beginning. From the very beginning, amid history and time, you, little one, never left God's mind. That's an amazing thought. God imagined your eyes, your head's shape and size. Some people think my head is too big. God thinks it's perfect size. And knew what you'd look like when you felt surprise. Can you do a surprise look? God pictured your nose and all 10 of your toes. I've said, oh. Another one. Don't look too close. The sound of your voice, God had it composed. The lines on your hands. Can you see the lines in my hands? Show me yours. Yeah. Your hair, every strand. God knew every detail like it was all planned. Out of billions of faces, from cultures, all races, people God made from all different places. Where are you from? Yeah. Wow. See, we're from all over the world. God knew your name. Your picture is framed. God's family without you would not be the same. 'Cause when God made you, this much is true. The world got to meet who God already knew. You, when God sees you, God delights in what is and sees only what's true. That you, yes, you, in all of your glory, bring color and rhythm and rhyme to God's story. So be you, fully you, a show-stopping review. Live your life in full color, every tint, every hue. Discover, explore, Have faith, but love more. And learn and relearn all that God made you for. What do you think you're made for? Have you ever thought about what you want to be when you grow up? Do you have passion for something? That's what you're made for. Use your talents and passions, those gifts that God fashioned. Think up ideas. Then put them to action. You got to act on those ideas. Because God loves you creating, your true self displaying, when light on the inside through art is portraying. When you make believe, the stories conceived, the heroics, the magic, those tricks up your sleeve. Aren't a few a little bit mischievous sometimes? Makes the world laugh. When you dance alone, spinning like a cyclone, being whoever, whatever, in a world all your own. That's being unique. God smiles, and here's why. In the spark of your eye, a familiar reflection shines bright from inside. 'Cause when God made you and the world oohed and awed, in heaven they called you an image of God. You, when God dreams about you, God dreams about all that in you will be true. That you, God's you, will be hopeful and kind, a giver who lives with all heart, soul, and mind. A dreamer who dreams in big and small themes, one who keeps dreaming in journeys upstream. I love all this art. Isn't it pretty? A mover, a shaker, a lover of nature. A builder of bridges, you, the peacemaker. A you who views others as sisters and brothers and lives by 3 words, love one another. That's so important in these days where there's so much uncertainty and maybe there's some scary things that you're hearing. Be the best you can be and love those around you, no matter what. Stand up for what's right. A confident you, strong and brave too. You being you is God's dream coming true. Because when God made you, all of heaven was beaming. Over you, God was smiling and already dreaming. The end. Such a great story, just to remind us to love one another, to stand up for one another, to be brave in the face of things when they're not going right, to stand up for our brothers and our sisters. All these things are important lessons that brave you, yes, you can do. So sometimes if your friends aren't being nice to another friend, you have to stand up and say something. If someone's being left out, especially because of the color of their skin, you have to say something. That's what it is to be confident, brave you. So I'm so happy that I got to share that story with you today. I hope that you kind of think about that after we leave each other. It's a big responsibility, but I know you can do it, kids. That's it for our story today. I'm so glad you were able to join me in Ruthy's reading room for this very important story about love and acceptance. And remember, the best place to read is wherever you are with a book. Go out in love, show kindness to all. We'll see you next time. You ready to come over? All right. I missed you. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Yes. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell to find out when you can hear the next story. Bye.
Ruthy's read it.